As they race up towards the line.
Bryce is going along like a winner.
With a photo finish between second and third.
Oh, it was close.
Hello everyone and welcome again to the Back Winner Racing Update, brought to you by Smart Odds. Compare odds with Smart Odds now. Sign up and use the code WINBIG in capitals to get a 30-day free trial. That's a month free trial instead of the normal 14 days. Well, we're back, punters, and Queensland Carnival keeps ticking along, but I've got a fair few features on my end to get through this weekend. Going to kick things off with Caulfield. The track's in the good range, expecting generally on-pace runners to be suited here, and you want to be more up on speed. Just note as well that these features have been moved from Sandown due to track works, so usually would be at Sandown this time of year. But we're at Caulfield, and the highlights include the Chairman Stakes in Race 6 and the Belmain Stakes. Going to get stuck in. Race number 1, Jennis Meadow. I'm keen to take her at 310. Think she's a... She comes up at a good price, brings in some tidy form to this race, and I like her chances against this field. So it looks a good way to kick the day off. She's been racing in really good form at the moment. The last start second was good. She doesn't win out of turn, but the form looks nice. Just missed out behind St. George and has twice in a row now. So no St. George in this field, and that looks the key to her chances here. I think she looks the one to beat in race number 1. Moving over to race number 3, and I'm with Hedonist here at a little bit of a price. Just a lot to like about the last start win, but looks smartly in here with the claim with Jordan Weatherly, and he does take off 3 kilos, which is handy. So last start won by 5 lengths in a BM78. This is harder here, despite the rising grade. This is an easier race, but 1 out of 1 on this distance, and looks a good chance. Obviously, the favourite, Tarzan, good upside, but 340 looks thin enough. Keen to be with Hedonist at a little bit of a price here. Race number 5, I'm sticking with Jenny Gone Bonkers. Now, I know she's been a bit costly to punters, but at the moment, she's hovering around a good price at 460. She's been good this prep. She keeps flying, and 1 out of 1 with Jet Stanley aboard, so he hops back aboard and does boast a placing on this track. Now, was beaten last start at a $2.05, but look, if she's got more fuel left in the tank, she'll be hard to hold out against this lot. Race number 6 in the Chairman Stakes, I'm with Big Sky. I think it's hard to look past the favourite here. Looks hard to beat. Really good win on debut by 2.5 lengths, just below 3 lengths, and can go on with things now at the moment. So that it beat Mirador that day, who's here as well at $10, and I think they're the 2 good chances, but obviously a few of these are on debut, so a little bit to learn, but I think the favourite's hard to go past. Race number 7, with the best bet here, Samangu. A bit of a price. We've got $8 on the Smart Odds comparison, so I like its chances in this. It's hovering around what I think is just over the odds against this lot. So Samangu definitely is tackled some handy races in the past, but 2 out of 3 over this trip and 2 out of 2 on this track. So it ticks a lot of boxes, and I think it's ready to do something now and does find a good race. Now, Aviatrix is obviously a really classy runner. It's got a great record and does fly at this track as well. So they're the 2 I'm expecting to be fighting it out, but I really do like Samangu at a bit of a price here. Can be tough to beat. Race number 8, I'm with Rudy Royale. Doesn't win out of turn. Again, another runner-up that's just racing in good heart and consistent form. Last start was just behind in what was a decent race, but takes off 2 kilos with Ryan Houston doing the riding, and that's the one I'm keen to be with here. And the other one I'll mention is race number 9, Midnight Storm. I'm with the favourite. It won first up, and it was a nice win, defeating Finest Hour, ready to go on with things, and has that form around Ascot. So a bit of a different form line, but I like the first up win. I think it can give this a bit of a shake and go on with things now. Moving over to Rosehill, we've got the Canonbury Stakes in race 3, the Widden Stakes, and the JRA Plate as well. So quite a few handy races here. Race 3 in the Canonbury Stakes, I'm with Incognito. Obviously a bit to learn in this race, but $1.60 on the odds comparison, so potentially a multi-banker for the day, but good win on debut, ready to go right on with things now, and this looks a handy field. So it is harder, has to take the next step here, but look, it looks a really progressive type and ready to go on with things now. Over to the Widden Stakes, which is race number 4. Miss Scandal comes up favourite with J Mac and Chris Waller. So interesting. Waller usually likes to pack his races. He's only got the one runner here. So obviously she'll be hard to beat in this, but I'm with Hardanger. I liked its debut effort. It was a good third behind War Woven at $13 that day in the market. So we've got Tommy Berry, a little bit of a sticky draw. But look, I think with natural improvement, could definitely be giving this a shake. Race number 5, I'm with Sovereign Hill here. I like its chances. We've got Tim Clark and just a big first up win when resuming, so it looks to have come back better. It won by 5 lengths and it just never looked like it was going to lose. Obviously a lot harder here, jumps from a BM72 to a BM78, and a few of these are quite consistent. Little beginnings off the press. A few of these are certainly more capable of winning. The Dramatist, even on its day, has a big finale, but I think that is the horse to be with. Race number 6, Cross Tasman, I'm sticking with it. It's having a superb prep. Looks very hard to beat here, looking for 4 in a row. Just continues to win by big margins. It's won by 6 lengths in its past 2 starts. And we get a form read in the race prior with Off the Press. So I'm with it here. Tommy Berry riding from the Kind Draw. It's ticking a lot of boxes and should be giving this a decent shake. The JRA plate, race number 8, I've gone with the instructor in the Group 3. He likes to lead, he likes to be in front, he likes to instruct. So he's currently the favourite. He has a decent record at this track, decent record over this trip, and a bit of juice in the ground will be good. But the thing here is he likes to win around this time of the prep, and he'll have 1 or 2 more runs and then go off for a spell. That tends to be his usual pattern. So that's all for the weekend there, punters. Good luck. Make sure you listen to the SmartB Sports Update for updates on other sports around the world. Sign up to SmartB to get the Back Winner newsletter, daily best bets, tip of the day, and daily updates in news and information for all your sports and racing. And make sure as well to follow the SmartB app on all social media platforms and Back a Winner on Twitter/X. That's all for this weekend. Just a quick wrap up as well for Rosehill. My best bet is race 2, Attractiveness. I just think drawn well, a lot to like about the last start second, and Zach Lloyd in the saddle. And the best each way, I've gone with the multi-banker, which is Cross Tasman. He's a good price here. I think he's short, but he should be winning again. He's a good one to have the multis. And over at Caulfield, my best bet, Samangu, is $8. And I think that's a good price for a runner that's 2 out of 2 on this track. Best each way, Jenny Gone Bonkers at $4.80. She's racing in good heart. Just needs a bit more, see if there's more fuel in the tank. That's all, punters. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you next time.
As they race up towards the line.
With a photo finish between second and third.